Championship title match for the fourth grade division of the National Geography Bee for 2026. I'm David Madden, founder and executive director of IAC, and we thank you for all your support of our competitions throughout the year. It all builds to this in the National Geography Bee for the fourth grade division. We have Shamik, Pablo, Shohan, Nathan, Vihan, and Laksh here to contest this match. 30 questions as always. But remember, players, in this round, the going out number is 40. Okay, so I know you're familiar with the playoff scoring system at this point, so I won't go over that again. Uh, one quick second, and I will get started as soon as I can. Okay, let's do a buzzer check. Okay, Shoham, start us off on red 5. Okay, Pablo. Okay, Shoham, Nathan, Vihan, and Laksh. Okay, so.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, are there more questions since the go up numbers is more?
No, it's still 30 questions in the pack.
They assume that when the finals are better than the biggest
I just want to make you work that little extra bit for the national championship titles. One second. Okay, do it. Here is the packet. Let's download that. Okay, players, without any further ado, let's begin with toss-up number 1. This country's city of Lye was the last place where Amelia Earhart was 6 points. Great buzz. Shohan will start us off. Number 2, this town, the eastern terminus of the Haute Route, is linked by the highest open-air railroad to the Gornergrat Ridge. This town forms the southernmost portion of its country's Sprachraum, where German is predominant. Monte Rosa, the second highest peak of the Alps, is visible from this town, which is connected by the Glacier Express to St. Moritz. Located in the Valais canton, for the points of what Swiss ski resort? Terrebonne, nice buzz. 4 points over to Shaming. Here the Matterhorn. Number 3, this archipelago's Perros Baños atoll contains Port Charles, which is named for the British king on Ile du Coin, where members of a French-speaking Creole population have attempted to resettle, forming a ridge with the Lacadive Islands. Chagos Archipelago for 5 points to Shohan. To 4.
Could you please read a little?
No, that's part of the way that we play in the finals. Focus. Number 4, an airport built on an artificial island named for this region was constructed to relieve pressure on Itami Airport, and the Kii Peninsula forms its southernmost extent. The Keihanshin metropolitan area anchors this region at the easternmost part of the Seto Inland Sea, including Ise Bay. This region encompasses the prefectures of Hyogo and Nara, as well as Kyoto and Kobe. For the points, name this.
Kanto?
Say it again.
Kanto?
No, -2 for the points named the second most populous urban region of Japan, which contains Osaka. Kansai, good for 3 points to Nathan. To 5, these people who built the 5 victorious pagodas in Rakhu share the same language as the Marmot, who mostly live across an international border in Bangladesh, and they are also called the Arakanese. Not the Rohingya. This Sino-Tibetan group, which predominantly practices Buddhism, inhabits the city of Sitwe, as well as Ramri Island in the Andaman Sea. This ethnic group clashes with the neighboring Muslim majority group, the Rohingya. Or the points in this ethnic group whose namesake state is in...
The Burmese.
No. -2, whose namesake state is in Western Burma. Rakhine is correct. Nice pull for 3 points to Shohan. Here's 6. A homopycnal flow can cause the creation of the Gilbert type of these landforms, which are defined by topset, foreset, and bottom set beds. When the narrow portion of one of these features is located by the sea, while the wider part is inland. It is considered inverted. One of these landforms takes the shape of a bird's foot in a
Delta.
delta. Yeah, good for 5 to Shamik. That's time. 7. Careful on this one. Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh are the only 2 states in a country which recognizes this language as an official language. Major festivals such as Durga Puja recite texts from this language, including
Bengali.
not Bengali, including
Sanskrit.
Sanskrit is correct for 5 points to Vihan
Peter sculpture.
at 10. Number 8. The Younger Dryas period is sometimes named for this body of water's stadium. This body of water is fed by Endrick water and drained by the river Leven. This body of water is home to Inchmurrin, the largest freshwater island in the British Isles. And a Jacobite song describes the bonny banks of this body of water, which has the second largest volume of any other body in the United Kingdom after Loch Ness. For the points, name this largest loch in Scotland. Time, we start you with Loch Lomond. 9. The Huntington Dam along this river forms the J. Edward Rausch Lake. This river, in a valley that names a Midwestern seismic zone, originates near the town of Fort Recovery and receives the Vermilion River. This river, whose mouth is located near Shawneetown, flows through the college towns of West Lafayette and Terre Haute. For the points, name this tributary of the Ohio River. Wabash is good for 4 points to Nathan. 10, then we'll score check. This city contains a construction project called Morota City, and supposedly Paul the Apostle stayed at a house on this city's Straight Street, which was once a Roman road. Both Christian and Muslim believers hold that a mosque in this city is the site where John the Baptist's head was buried. This city, which is located on the Barada River, is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities.
Damascus.
Yeah, you picked the right one. 5 points to Sean on 10. Okay, let's do a score check.
All right, we'll go around the room. We have Laksh, we have -2. Vihan, we have 5. Nathan, we have 7. On the red side, we have 14. Pablo, we have 0. Shamit, we have 8.
Okay, all right, on to number 11. This city, which contains the Oradell Industrial Center, serves as the main base of Los Zetas. This city is served by Quetzalcoatl International Airport, and this city is connected to a northern neighbor by several international bridges, including one named for Patrick J. Ottensmeyer, as well as another named after Abraham Lincoln and Benito Juarez. For the points, name the city in northern Tamaulipas.
Matamoros.
Not Matamoros.
Reynosa.
Not Reynosa, in northern Tamaulipas, whose older Quinton City lies across the Rio Grande in Texas.
Ciudad Juarez.
No, that's -1 there. This is Nuevo Laredo. Nuevo Laredo.
In the Twin Cities, Laredo.
Okay, number 12. This city is home to a performing arts center named for Robert Mondavi and the United States Bicycling Hall of Fame. This city, the most populous within Yolo County, borders Solano County. This city's Aggie Stadium is contained within a university.
College Station?
Not College Station. It's contained within a university that was established as an agricultural station due to foggy conditions in Berkeley. For the points, name the Central Valley College town, which sits. Davis is correct for 4 points to Shoham. Okay. Okay, on to number 13. An area of this island bounded by the Hoopdruck River contains the world's largest goose colony. It's not in Scandinavia, but this island's twin flat peak, Mount Asgard, is named for the residents of Norse gods, and its highest peak is Mount Odin in Ayuwit National Park.
Baffin Island.
Baffin Island is good for 5 points to Shoham. To 14. This mountain range is home to the ruins of Ekbatana, the capital of the Median Empire. The Dana subrange of this mountain range contains its highest peak, which include Palek Kodvais and Kashmastan. A trilingual inscription authored by Darius the Great is located on Mount
Zagros Mountains.
Zagros Mountains is where you'll find the Hispan inscriptions for 5 points to watch. 15. The Stony Nakota call this lake Ho Run Dumne, or Lake of the Little Fishes, and this lake, towered over by Fairview Mountain, is overlooked by a ski resort that competes with Mount Norquay and Sunshine Village. This lake is joined by the highest settlement in Canada, and this lake, which flows into the Bow River at the southern end of the Icefields Parkway, gains its turquoise color from rocks in glacial melt. For the points, name this Alberta lake. Good. Lake Louise for 4 points. Shamek. Okay. Soham at 22, and then Shamek at 12, or 1-2 at the moment. 16. This city is home to the Slick Rock Trail, which is popular with mountain bikers and a namesake Jeep safari. The seat of Grand County, this city is the western terminus of a rail service called Rockies to the Red Rocks. This city on the Colorado River was named for an ancient biblical kingdom located in modern-day Jordan.
Moab.
Good. Yes, just missing the 5. Good for 4 to Shauna. Okay. On to 17. A gateway in this province called Shanghai Pass is often termed the Old Dragon's Head. Chengde Mountain Resort is situated within this province, which lies to the east of Shanxi and to the north of Henan. This province, which contains 2 separate coastal sections on the Bohai Sea. Quebec is good for 5 points over to Yihan. 18. During the 19th century, immigrants from this archipelago brought its lobo rojao instrument, which influenced the ukulele. Millo frito and bolo de mer are local dishes from this archipelago, and in British cuisine, this archipelago lends its name to a cake that uses its namesake fortified wine. For the points, name this archipelago located off the coast of Africa, which is one of the 2 autonomous regions of Portugal.
The Madeira.
Madeira, you picked the right one for 4 points to Shaman, one of the Azores. Okay, he's at 20, Soham at 22, very close, 19. Volunteers who help contain wild Chincoteague ponies on this peninsula are
The Delmarva.
good. I was wondering if somebody might first landed off that. Good job, 6 points on that one to Shaman. He's now in the lead. On to 20, and then a full score check. The Museo Nazionale dell'Automobile is located in this city, which is the center for its country's automotive industry, as well as the home of Fiat, Lancia, and Alfa Romeo. The Palazzina di Caccia of the Palazzina di Caccia of Stupnigi is not Rome, is located in the city's metropolitan region, and the city's main royal palace contains the Church of the Holy Shroud, which is meant to house a relic depicting the supposed face of Jesus. Turin, yes, just getting in for 5 to Loch on that one. Okay, so
We're going to go around the room, do our score check. Loch, we have 6. Johan, we have 6. Nathan, we have 7. On the red side, Soham, we have 20. Pablo, we have -2. Shaman, we have 26. Shaman's currently in the lead, followed closely with final match.
Okay. Okay, on to 21 we go. Russian immigration to this country originated from the Virgin Lands Campaign as well as the Soviet space program, as a part of which the Baikonur Cosmodrome. Kazakhstan, that's close enough for 6 points to Shamek, bringing him all the way up to 32 now. 22. Birding is popular in this country at Malolotya Nature Reserve. Hoho and Lobombo are among the 4 administrative regions of this country where the Great Usutu River, not Mozambique, where the Great Usutu River enters through the western border with a larger nation. This country's traditions include the reed dance, and this country is known for a type of Eswatini for 5 points to Shohan. Closing the gap. 30 for Shamek, 25 for Soham. On to 23. Maskurolhi is a delicacy eaten in this country during Ramadan, which begins with the Mahafun celebration in locations like Kuvamula. Tourists are mainly served by this country's Valani International Airport on Kulkule Island. Of course, the Maldives is correct for 5 points to Sohan, bringing us to a tie, 30 to 30, both of you, 10 away. 24. Three mountains on this island are the namesake of its Three Saints Bay. This island is home to the World War II era Fort Abercrombie, and this island, Kodiak Island, gets Shawnick within striking distance, a 6-point buzz.
I have 4 more points left.
You have 4 to go. 25. Along this river, Mapungubwe National Park protects a hill home to the ruins of an Iron Age civilization. In 2000, this river was subject to flooding at its mouth in Shai due to Cyclone Leon Elmin. Polokwane is the capital of a province named for this river, and the Witwatersrand separates this river's drainage. The Orange River. The buzz is here, and Limpopo is correct for 5 points. Now to Soham. So, Shamik at 34, Soham now 35, both within striking distance of the national title. Focus players, make sure it's your buzzer. 26. The Bras d'Or Lake empties into this strait, and the Ile de la Madeleine lie at its western entrance. This strait is crossed by a ferry between North Sydney and Channel Port Aubasse, operated by Marine Atlantic. Bounding Cape Breton Island, the Trans-Canada Highway's longest section over sea transits this strait, the widest entrance into the Gulf of St. Lawrence. For the points, name this strait between Nova Scotia and Newfoundland, named for an Italian explorer for England. Time. Oh, we stumped you with the Cabot Strait. Cabot Strait. Okay. I need something quite specific here. Okay. I am looking for a specific term. This region's Shinnecock Hills Golf Club claims to have the oldest golf clubhouse in the United States. 2 zip codes within its communities of Sagaponack and Watermill consistently rank as the most expensive by home values in the U.S. A bus company called this region's namesake Jitney offers transit to this region under contract with Suffolk County, and it extends east towards Montauk. For the points, name this cluster of summer resort communities on eastern Long Island. Time, we're going for the Hamptons. The Hamptons. Okay. All right. Still, Shamik at 34. 6-point buzz away. Soham at 35. 5-point buzz away. Okay. Here's 28 for all players. The port of Sur on this body of water was known for its production of boats called Sambuk. One country had proposed relocating its capital to the Makran region lying on this body of water. And this body of water hosts Fujairah, as well as a port named for, not the Persian Gulf, as well as a port named for Sultan Qaboos. This gulf is home to the exclave of Khor.
The Gulf of Oman.
The Gulf of Oman is good for 5 points to Shamik. He's now at 39, and Soham Gal's at 33. Okay. Focus players, national title. 2 to go. Okay. Among this administrative region's 11 provinces is the northern Sondrio. Though the Ticino River begins in its namesake Swiss canton, it ends in this region, which has a flag that consists of a white rose on a green background. West of Mantua, the Po River forms the southern border of this
Emilia-Romagna.
not Emilia-Romagna,
Veneta?
not Veneto, the southern border of this subdivision between Piedmont and Venice.
Liguria?
No, I'm sorry, we're going for Lombardy. Lombardy here. Okay, so heading into the final question, 39 for Shamik, 33 for Soham. That was all the ones were -2 on the last question. Pablo at -4, Nathan at 5, Vihan at 6, and Laksh at 4. So consider your strategies, players. Years toss at 30 the last. The Sultanate of Demak was the first sultanate established on this island, and its last major pre-colonial kingdom was the Mataram Sultanate, which invaded modern Surabaya. A major empire centered on this island was established. It is not Sumatra.
Borneo?
It is not Borneo. was established following a failed Mongol invasion repulsed by its founder, Raden Wijaya. And this island was where the Sailendra dynasty constructed the Buddhist temple Borobudur.
Java.
It is Java.
Where's 30s?
Results
Oh,
are
wait.
hey, and then just do the awards. Okay. All that's the players.
Thank you so much. You're right. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Awesome job today.
First time after.
Yeah. Yes. Finals. Great job. Next, I see your hand that I've got it cut. Sorry. Place goes to. Great job. Fourth place.
We have Losh.
Fox. Fourth is Christy.
Then you have to go up with his giveaway.
So on. All right, congratulations. But our national champion for 2020.
Oh, wow. So
Just typo on the. No. That's a complete. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, great job.